Hello, Brett and Sempac team. This video is to walk you through a few things. Number one, to show you the plugin that we think is going to work best for what you need and a little bit on how that tracks. And then to show you a little bit as to what is involved in making this switch from the one system to the new system. I don't think I'm quite ready to try to give you an hour estimate on it yet, just so you can see a little bit what we're working with, and number one, to make sure that this is going to do everything you want. I think it does. So number one, it'll be in this downloads section, and if you come to logs, you can see the name of the file that was downloaded, the IP of the person, the date and time that it happened, the country that they were in, their username that is on their account so that you can see which user it was, what browser and system they were using, as well as the product that they downloaded it from. So you'll see if I go here to this test product that we set up, and I download this file here, and I come back here and I refresh this log, you'll see now there is a new record that has just been added for the time that I just downloaded it. So there were 3, now there's 4. It does track every single time somebody downloads something. All of this information can be sorted by username, by date, by the file that was downloaded. So any of those things can be used to sort, or the product that it was downloaded from. And then you can also export all of this to a CSV. So that you can choose to how big of a range you want, and you can put all of this in an Excel file so that you can dig into it or share the information with somebody else who maybe you don't want to have a login to the site, anything like that. What this means in terms of the setting this all up for everything, at the moment right now you come to a product, and we scroll down here and the files are attached directly to the product. What we're going to need to do instead is we're going to have to go to this downloads tool. We're going to have to make a download file attachment for each one. So call it whatever it is that we need to call it so that we can track it. We come here, we select the file. There's various options here we're going to have to choose so that they don't see another nice thing this is going to do is it's going to hide the URL that this has been downloaded from, so they won't be able to hand off a URL to somebody else to get that directly. And then the biggest difference that we're going to have to do is I kind of need an indication from you as to how we should name these files, what the thing should show up as on the button or on the text for the link. Because right now, how this works is we just have categories, and if you add more than one technical brief, it labels it technical brief 1 and technical brief 2. Obviously, using this new system, that's not going to work because they're not going to be the same thing showing up on every one. So calling it number 1 won't work because maybe it's going to be the 4th one in the list. So yeah, I'm going to need some sort of a reference for how I should name these. Do I just name it using the name of the file? So let's see, coming to the media library. Do I just name it, the MKTDSSOIC blah, blah, blah? Is that going to make any sense to anybody? Or is there something else that I should be naming it, like, for instance, let's see, let's find a PDF here. You know, should it be called the 28 lead 300 mil bonding diagram? I don't know. You're going to have to tell me what the naming scheme should be for this. I was trying to keep it simple before with this system, but we're going to need a new way of doing it. This system is not going to work. Just so you can see, again, what's involved. So the first step is going to be to, you know, like I said, give it a name, select the file, give it a name for the download button, check off a couple of boxes here, and publish that. Then we have to take the short code for each one of these and then put it on the product. So, you know, number one, I think there's like 200 and some odd files in here, so I need to make a post each for all 200 of those, set up each one of those. And then we need to move each one of these short codes onto the, you know, it's a lot more than that, obviously, because there's like 5 or so different things on each of the products, various numbering, but you get the idea. So then each one of these short codes needs to be reassociated with the products, and then there's also some template updates and visual changes, because obviously we don't want it showing up on this green button. And anyway, that is the basics of it. I'm going to kind of summarize in bullet points in the email that I send along with this what I need your answers on. But yeah, hopefully that gives you the overview. Thanks so much.